Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here bringing you another video, and in today's look we're going to have a look at the Masterverse new Eternia RamMan. Now I have to say RamMan was always one of my favorite figures as a kid. I loved him, I just loved the way he looked, and I really think the Masterverse designers just really knocked it out the park with this figure. I will say my one critique of this figure is that he's a little light on the paint app details, like in this cross stitching here and in his studs. He's got studs in his boots. None of that was given any kind of paint touch up, and you know, it's a little disappointing because he is a deluxe figure and he did come at a deluxe price point. But overall, I'm okay with it because I'll do the painting myself. I'll just probably take like a wood stain paint to the laces and just like silver to the studs on all the details. So I'll be able to do that myself. But it would have been nice if this at least had those kind of paint apps. So let's discuss some of the accessories that he comes with. He comes with his classic axe, which is great. It's almost a one-for-one callback to his classic axe. And then he's got this harness, which is a callback to Mark Taylor's original design for RamMan. And also this little logo here is about his people, the stone skulls they're referring to in the new Eternia lore. This is really cool. I'm probably not going to use this, but it does go over him pretty easily. Pretty much like that, and then you snap the sides and it'll be good to go. But, you know, I like my classic RamMan, so I'm not going to use this for him. I'll find something else for him for that later. He also comes with a callback to the Mark Taylor original design for the head, which if you look up Mark Taylor's art for RamMan, it didn't exactly look like this, but there was a head that did have the spikes, and he did have like some kind of shades, some kind of glasses on it. This is really cool. Very, very well done head sculpt. Again, I like my RamMan being classic, but you know, I might switch it out to this from time to time if I want to do this with the harness. And then finally, he comes with the fully guarded helmet, which is also really, really cool. And there's some kind of key on the back of the helmet. Don't know what that's referring to. They don't discuss it in his lore at all, but I'm sure it'll come up at some point, maybe in the Masterverse comics. This is also a really, really very cool look for RamMan. And this one I will definitely use from time to time to switch it out with his regular head. But overall, the fact that RamMan just looks like the classic RamMan is really amazing. The detail that they did in here, even though it's not painted, but the detail is really very well done. This whole harness, the shoulder pads and the helmet, like it looks used, like he has been bashing into walls and mountainsides for a long, long time. It's really well done. He's got these like, you know, car suspensions on the back, which, you know, I'm sure is there to help support him. That's really cool. The detail in his boots are very cool. And specifically the right boot. Take a look at that. Do y'all know what this is? This is a callback to the actual button on the vintage RamMan. This was the button that you would press to activate his his spring mechanism, that was his action feature as a vintage figure, was that you would press him down and then you press that button and then he would spring up. So I thought that was really neat that they actually sculpted that button there. Even though he doesn't have the action feature, it's still very, very, very cool callback. His legs are unique compared to the other Masterverse figures. There is definitely some kind of stoppage here and some kind of stoppage in his boot area here. And this whole piece covers what would be, the regular Masterverse leg. And he does have the double hinge and everything, which is okay. I'm not gonna mess around with that too much because this is a very soft rubber and I can definitely see that becoming a problem down the line. So I don't want to mess with that too much. I'm just gonna pose him like a classic RamMan and just leave it at that. I'm really happy with this figure. Again, RamMan was definitely one of my favorite vintage figures, and unfortunately I broke mine when I was a kid and I never got a new one, and then I missed out on the 2000X one, which was a very cool RamMan as well, but I never found him. I guess he was always sold out. But I was glad to find this RamMan, and as soon as I saw him, I snagged him off the shelf. So if you like this style of video, please give me a like and subscribe, and look forward to my next video. Have a great one. Bye-bye.